Right, let's get going, let's unhit pause and let's drop in, quite literally, on Bussy Lag. Which, given all the airport related things I've done recently, I feel like needs an airport now, doesn't it? I mean, surely that's big enough for an airport, isn't it? 42,000 people? I'd like to think so. Anyway, in the previous episode, we got more excited about this, where I got a bit handy with the old terraforming tools. And we built this thing, which looks amazing! And having my own football stadium with Bussy Lag FC in it led to a number of football related videos of Football Manager and Lords of Football. Unfortunately, Bussy Lag aren't very good, but I did get 29,000 Celtic Hearts for playing Westdale and losing. It'll be interesting to see how many people show up and whether we win. I don't know whether there is anything I can do about not winning. By spending money on training young players, the team has increased odds to win. Well, that just answered that question. Can I spend more money on players? No? Either more or less. Okay, fine. Fine. Great. You get free public transport, incidentally, if you're coming to the Cruise Approach Stadium on a match day. Otherwise, you can pay for your own. Oh, we've got an intriguing thing going on with a boat there. Oh, we've got two boats. Two boats running into each other. Brilliant. Green boats. Bye. Bye. Off you go. This was such a good investment, wasn't it? What a brilliant idea that was. I think this whole area is a brilliant idea. I now need to buy this bit of land. I don't think that I'm allowed to. Not yet. One day we'll have it. But in the meantime, I want to investigate airports, which are greyed out. I've got to have 70,000 people. Ugh, well, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Okay, fine. Well, in that case, I'll just build more things and we'll get more people. That's easy. Easy. So what we got going on down here then? Commercial was this, or offices or something? Is this all residential? Yes, it is. I'll start filling this in then. We'll have another reasonably big road. And we'll have some little roads with trees on. Never think the joins in this work particularly well. There we go. And we'll put in some more high density residential. There we are, lovely. Do you know what? And all along here as well. Some watering, because otherwise that's going to be quite bad quite quickly. There we go, and then some for the little streets. Ding! Excellent. Timo Warner says this is the perfect thing to watch for an hour before I go to McDonald's breakfast. How dare you swear in this channel? How dare you? It's KFC or nothing and you know it. I think the pianist has got stuck. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Right, more people. I need 70,000. That's my new aim. Here they come, along Murray Street. I don't know what it is about Andy Murray, but he always appears in my videos. City building videos. He was in Sim City as well. And you call it City Sims then? Timo says he's just realised it's because of the red and white bucket, isn't it? Well, it's not because of the chicken. I'll tell you that now for nothing. Right, this seems to be working, and we seem to have a flat with a big green sign on it. Somebody running a business from their flat. We're not having that. That's outrageous. Ooh, also got some unhappy people. Citizens are sick. You're right, they are. Sick. Sick of living here. In fairness, you've got healthcare. It's the ones on the other side that haven't. I can't believe I bought this massive hospital. And I've still got to put blooming medical centres in. Right, there we go. Sick no longer, I'd like to think. I've stopped whinging anyway, so... I've lost people rather than gaining them. That's not terribly helpful. Maybe I ought to add some more people down in Olive Hills. The thing is, the more I fill this in, the fewer hills there are. Could have some people living under the bridge. Would you pay to live under a bridge? No, me neither. We'll do it anyway. Just noticed there, I've not filled in my gaps. What's going on? Fill in your gaps, always. Also seem to have some commercial down here when it should be residential. I love the way they've squeezed themselves in there. Get out. Out. There we go. Actually, could just have a little tiny corner shop. It will always be donuts. It's always donuts. People running around like nutters. I rather like that, though. That reminds me of I buy this stuff. I keep shrimp. I buy this stuff for my shrimp that comes, funnily enough, in blue, green and red bottles. So that's like shrimp towers there. Okay, let's start filling in some of this. They won't like it when I chop down the trees, but I'll put roads in that have trees. There we go. And I promise you I won't use high density because that would be quite unpleasant, I imagine. There we go. Right, people, move in, please. If you've got water. You have got water. Some of you have got water. We do a bit more dinging. Ding! There we go. Timo says, you're not going to rename them shrimp towers. Or the likelihood is they'll disappear. Eventually. That's the thing. Except now I've lost them anyway. No, I hadn't intended to rename them on this occasion. No, seriously, where were they? Where's the corner I've just fixed? I've lost shrimp towers. Where was I? Oh, I've got lost. Lost in my own town. Never mind. If I find them again, we'll rename them shrimp towers. 1, 2 and 3. Oh, there they are. Next to the Florence residence. There we go. Right. The middle residence, except it isn't, is it? Shrimp Towers 1. Shrimp Towers 2. And Shrimp, switching from Strawberry, Shrimp Towers. There we go. Happy now. That's quite an impressive building, isn't it? Oh. It's very busy now. It's all very busy. Very populated. Imagine the only bit that probably isn't busy is down here, because it never is. All my seafood restaurants. The poor Pretzel Pier restaurant that never gets any customers. You have to do something to attract people over here. Fishing tours is doing reasonably well. Dangerous jet ski rental. It's not great, is it? The thing is, I don't know what class is as good. How many people have we got going to the music conservatory? A fair few. And the marina. 31 visitors last week. I suppose that's not terrible in game terms. Still seems quite bad, though. Right, have we played another game yet? When's my next game? Because it says visitors 6, 7, 8, so it must be now. Is it like SimCity where it takes ages to do an event? It really bothers me that it says there's only 750 people in there, because there's blatantly more like 75,000. Oh well, come on, bussy lag. It's not even a sellout. Probably because they're rubbish, but anyway, let's see what happens with that. In the meantime, I have actually lost population. I've gained houses and lost population. That's bad. actually got demand for commercial now. How can I persuade people to live here rather than just going, live here? Extend these roads. Put some buses in, that kind of thing. There we go. Ooh. Ooh! What an awesome football game. Bussy Lag FC won. Everybody's very happy. Well, that's good. Let's find out how much we won by. Oh, sorry, just crept down to no shady anything there. There's nothing shady about it. We won 160,000 thingies. Have I been gambling on my own matches? Does it actually tell you the score afterwards? I'm sure that it does. Am I missing something? No, I don't think that it does tell you the score. That's a bit silly. No. Oh well, I got loads of money for it anyway. Result, as I'm now losing money. Absolutely tons of it. Why am I losing so much? Going horribly wrong. Right, let's get some more high density residential in. Put a bit of commercial there. Because they do like a bit of commercial. There we go. Ding! Woohoo! Right, better put a bus route of some description along here. We'll start it in the middle of the... Whoa, in the middle of this. Yeah. There. So you can get down to the old foresting industry. And indeed, KFC. Oh dear, this has turned into a much bigger route than I intended. That's not so good. That's not good at all, actually. Oh well, so be it. The purple line goes absolutely everywhere. Like, just literally everywhere. Anywhere you could ever want to go. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. What are you complaining about? Not having enough workers? Good grief. But there's no demand, you see. There's no demand for residential. You'd think that if they didn't have enough workers, there'd be a huge demand for residential. Are you complaining again? Citizens are sick. Take some Lemsip or something. It's nothing to do with having nowhere to bury them, is it? No, that all looks okay. Oh well. Go to a medical centre. Is it because you're next to the recycling? Oh, is that what it is? Are you sick of the recycling? Well, I'm sure the flat was cheap, so deal with it. Look, I'm making money again now. Yippee! That's good. Unfortunately, I've lost people overall. I need more people. Lots more people, and I can have an airport. And it will all be good. Maybe I should expand the chicken district, eh? Do a road up here. More people to work at KFC. I can't actually see, it's so foggy. Everything? I think so. God, it has gone foggy. Can't see anything. Ding my pipes here. Lovely. If you build it, they will come. Fact. Pollution thing did I put down here? Oh, another recycling centre. A lot of recycling centres, they're everywhere. The recycling capital of the world. Right, there's a reason why we're not moving into Lee Street. Oh, because it's not connected. That would explain much. How did that not connect then? Oh! There's have to be some bulldozer action, excuse me for a moment. There we go. That's better. It's because of all that mist. I couldn't see a thing. Right, little cars now? Yeah. Little cars? No? Little cars? No. There's a lot of vans going through there. What's that about? Ooh. Trees are disappearing in front of my eyes. Music's gone all drama. Drama! 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 I love the way they build the back gardens before the houses. Brilliant. Hey! Any more for any more? No, just them? Is that it? I need people. I've lost loads of people again. How is that? That's not possible. I've got people moving in, but they're moving out. That makes no sense whatsoever. I need big things that make people move in and then go, wow, this place is amazing. And they tell their friends. And everybody else comes in as well. It's quite important. It's also very wet now. How are we doing over here? We started living under the bridge? Yes, we have. Have you told your friends you live under a bridge? Probably not. I'm going to connect those roads with a loop, just because I can. A big twisty loop. There we go. Oh, it didn't quite work. A big, ooh, bit of light thunder there. Woo! Hoo-hoo! Got a bit of a storm. There. That's still not quite right, is it? Never mind. Near enough. Get my paintbrush out. I seem to have ended up with a rogue power line in the middle of all of this. Oh, see. Sure, we don't need that anymore. There we go. Fill in your gaps. There we go. Wilson Street. It's Wilson Street. And it's hidden by all the trees. I think the game likes it. The music's gone all dramatic again, so it's good. Right, well, lots of people moving in on the hill. Hadn't realised just how hilly that is, but it's very, very hilly. How lovely. God, Industrial's not happy, is it? I'm putting people in as much as I can. Genuinely, I'm putting enormous numbers of people in. Surely some of them will work for you. They'll get on the purple bus line and they'll come down and they'll work for you. Maybe they won't. I don't like zooming in this. It reveals problems I didn't know were there. Oh, that is a very big storm. I don't know what that was. That sounded like a meteor. That literally just went from the left side of my head to the right hand side of my head. I really hope that wasn't a meteor. That would be terrible. Anyway, what is wrong with down here? Why are we not moving in? We're sort of moving in. Is it because it's too posh? Because the chicken district, God knows, is not very posh at all. Yikes. Except for that place there. That's cool. The Empire residence. Let's say the KFC is about the only successful thing about this town, to be frank. Look at that. 105 visitors last week. Come rain or shine. There they are. How's my plaza doing? No, they see they're going to the chicken, not the plaza. They're still sitting out up here even when it's raining. It must be the smokers, you know. It looks terribly, terribly wet. That is some seriously heavy rain. They're pouring in and out. Maybe I should put more KFCs in. That's incredible, isn't it? Who'd have thought that that would be the most successful thing ever? I don't know what else I've got of that sort. Ooh. A panda sanctuary. A panda really? Got the Oriental Pearl Tower. The Temple Complex. Are you getting a pattern here? Then, what else? Colossal Mills. What's that? Some sort of marina building? Lungs of the City. A vast, vast area filled with trees. I'll give you vast. That's not vast! And why is it so noisy in the middle? How strange. We've got Starship Enterprise, if anybody wants that in their city. We've got an IKEA. You see IKEA? That's going to be the next thing, isn't it? Where do you put IKEA? Because everybody's going to want it. I mean, look how bored they are down here. If I give you an IKEA, will you stop complaining? And dying? Why are you dying? Hang on a minute. You've already got an IKEA. Sake. Well, I don't know what's going on in this flat. Just all death. Look, the ambulance has shown up. They're carrying somebody out. They actually are. That's terrible. How odd. Well, I can only assume it is something to do with IKEA. The IKEA death zone. In fact, I don't think that this has a name, does it? No, it doesn't. Well, it does now. Green Heights, you reckon? Think you'll find. It's the IKEA death zone. There we go. How weird. The IKEA death zone is spreading. What is going on down here? You've got healthcare, you fools. No, seriously, what's wrong? There must be something terribly wrong down here. Is it fire? Do you all keep setting on fire? You do need a fire station. This is true. One next to IKEA. What if I put it next to IKEA? Is that good with everybody? Is that going to make any difference? Ooh, yeah. Oh, dear. I don't know what's going on. I've got a big hospital and you're all dying. Could you not get yourself to the hospital? Fools. Right, let's come away from here. Let's come away. Let's go somewhere interesting. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Right, I'm not being funny, Olive Hills, but you are literally next to the biggest hospital in the world. It actually has patients now. I was complaining because the hospital had nobody to treat, but now it does. Go to hospital. A dead person is waiting for transport. Why? Why? That's not good. Oh, you haven't got water. I mean, that's probably partly responsible for terrible things happening. There we go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. There we go. That's better. Oh dear. Right, well. Dead people. In my city like regular people. Oh no, no shady. Everything's... Well, actually, to be honest with you, no shady anything. Not really surprising. Probably death by mafia. There. Have you got a thing? No, you haven't. You very nearly have a crematorium thing, but not quite. Could make you one. Down a little path somewhere. Can I put a crematorium on a 2-lane gravel road? Gravel road. Don't just make you a little tiny road there. Distance too short. What? I don't be ridiculous. There we go. Don't know if I can fit something like this on here for you. They are quite big. Oh look, tiny. Tiny one. Tiny one! There we go. Yeah. Woohoo! Oh, everybody's happy now. There's been an outbreak of happiness. Fantastic. There we go. Hearse is in use. 5 of 7 already. Good grief. What if I ought to put some more housing in along Pearl Drive? Pearl Drive. It sounds posh, doesn't it? It's not posh. It's polluted and disgusting. Anyway. Pity. Anyway, look. The tourists are still coming in anyway. 100 passengers. 100 passengers. It's a red boat this time. That's the gameplay Jenny boat. Can I rename it? I so can. Oh, no. That's no fair. Right, are the 100 people here? Oh, look at them. They're pouring. pouring out. Oh, another one. Another 100 passengers. This is brilliant. And a blue one as well. We've got red, green and blue of everything here. Oh, they're absolutely pouring it. That donut shop must be the most popular donut shop in the whole world. Popular donuts. Fantastic. Really pays to have a shop along here, doesn't it? 8 ambulances in use. Good grief. Well, I hope we sort that out, because that would be really, really bad. If everybody just keeps dying everywhere, which they are doing. They're even dying at the athletics stadium. This is supposed to be the healthy bit. I know we've called it the KFC bucket, but this is supposed to be the healthy bit. Oh well. I have to hope they get over it. My healthcare is pretty good, actually. 82% is probably the highest I've ever seen it. There's healthcare everywhere. Oh, dramatic music's just quietened down a little bit. Thank God for that. It's all gone very creepy. Very, very creepy. Wow. Very creepy. How strange. Anyway, look, the IKEA death zone's doing quite well down here. Are you happy? Oh, look. They're enormously happy. Happy, happy, happy. What are they dying of? Dying of chicken down here. Oh! There's death. There's death at the KFC. Oh no, your reputation will be sullied forever. As long as you're not deep frying it, we're probably okay. Hey! I love it when the lights come on like that. It's brilliant. Even death doesn't stop people going to KFC. That's incredible. Absolutely amazing. Lovely. Right, let's go through some tabs. We've got enough power. Just about got enough water there. Landfill usage 14%. For goodness sake, is that landfill site still operating? I thought I'd managed to stop it. It's irrepressible, this landfill site. It just won't stop. Oh, that's the recycling. It's there. Naughty landfill site. Empty. Empty. Good grief. And got some healthcare. Oh, there's no healthcare down here. Oh, it's along the bridge. No healthcare other than the massive hospital. Then fire-wise, you wouldn't want to be in the forests. You wouldn't want to be at the stadium, actually, would you? That's bad. You're going to have to knock something down. There we go. Don't want my stadium setting on fire. That would be horrific. I want some problems around here as well. I'll just put one on the corner. There we go. One on the end. I think we're okay in the old chicken area there. The old chicken area. Hey! 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 Right, then we've got crime, 5%. That's not great, is it? Where are the loads of criminals? Everything looks blue, though. We seem to be okay. And, education. Uh-oh. No! Education! I'd forgotten all about education. We'd better put some education down in the IKEA death zone. Class 1, don't go to IKEA. Class 2, don't go to IKEA. Class 3, how to work in IKEA. Right, where else needs some? Oh, Wilson Street. Wilson Street. There's no education. Would you like a school right at the end? I'll put a school at the end of your street. Or I'll tell you what would be better is if I connected your street to this street by means of a road. Oh. Okay, maybe not there. By means of a road. There. And then... there! There we go! And then you must always, as ever, fill in your gaps. Badly. There we go. Right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ding 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 ding. Ding! I note that the demand for industrial has gone down. Is that because people are finally working over here? Demand for residential has gone well up, despite the fact that everybody's dying. There we go. How are we for education now? We're still not quite there. On any level at all, really. That's KFC University, though. Right, so... Modern Technology Institute. It teaches teenagers in the ways of technology. And high school. Maybe that's why they're all dying, because they don't know how to live. Because somebody forgot to tell them. There we go. Hey! It's an explosion of education. But again, Wilson Street, it's got its problems there, hasn't it? Do you want me to bung a high school in on the other side for you? I can do that. I can do that. I'm quite happy to do that. There. Woohoo! Look at that. A ripple. A ripple of education going everywhere. Fantastic. Universities, though. Loads. Don't quite know how I ended up with that many universities. I just did. I wouldn't know where else to put schools anyway, really. Maybe in the industrial bit. Maybe... oh, in the chicken bit. Oh, there's no education in the chicken bit. I'll put education next to the fire station. There we go. There we go. Still not enough, though. The thing is, I don't want people dying because they're stupid. There. Oh, everybody's just so happy. While I'm losing money hand over fist. I've noticed that even more massive happy actually doesn't have a school. I don't know quite how it's happy. I will pop one in. There we go. There we go. All education, all the time. Woohoo! Now maybe people will move in. That would be good. Oh, so much death, though. So much death. In many ways, it's what we all wanted. So that my hospital gets used. Because otherwise it would have been a big fat waste of money. Ambulances in use, though, none. Go and get some dead people, seriously. What's wrong with you? Goodness me. Yeeks. Yeeks. If this is tiny, should we put a tiny little one down here as well? There. There we go. There we go. Ah. Hearses in use. 4. 5. God, they're all coming out. Look at them go. 6. 7. There's a donut van. Don't get in the wrong one. That's quite a cool hill, actually. I rather like that view. All these people parking on the street, though. Build driveways or something. Build car parking spaces. Fools. Right, well, I'm back up to like 42,000 people. Good, all of that for just about the same people. Brilliant. Right, let's move away from the busy bit. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go down across to the bit we don't talk about. The secret incineration area, which actually also has no people working it. What I will do for you is just put in a little tiny bit of people. Have a tiny bit of people. A tiny bit of people with their own power. There we go. And they can work for you. In they come. Let's see who the first people to move into the Lilac residence are. Are they happy? Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Yeeks! Well, if that doesn't sort it out, nothing would. Nothing that looks like shrimp towers, though. There's some red buildings, though. Nice little red buildings. I think I'd live in the red one. I think that's pretty good. Whoa, blimey. Yeeks. Wowzers. I tell you what, they probably need a tiny little bit of commercial. Just to, you know, so they can buy donuts and stuff. There we go. There we go. Do they have water? Yep, they do. Yes, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Right. Fantastic. Well, hopefully now this area will stop disappearing. Go away. Demolished all the... Not just demolish everything. Demolish all the abandoned stuff. Definitely demolish burned stuff. Right, I didn't want to do that, but I've done it. What have we got down here? Giant donuts again. Pancake! Oh my god, there's actually a sign, look. Pancakes! International! Exclamation mark. Pancakes. International. There we go. Woohoo! I don't think I've seen that before. I don't think I've ever talked about there being pancakes. That's awesome. And a shell garage, well, of course. Because they're everywhere. Well, I'm quite happy, to be honest. I'm quite happy we've got pancakes. Mulberry pancakes. Would you like a mulberry pancake? Does that look a little bit like IHOP? I think that looks a bit like IHOP. Hoppy pancakes. There we go. Lovely. Right, let's see if that's made any difference down here. No, not really. Not really. Box factory doesn't have enough workers. Oh, what if we haven't got any boxes to put the pancakes in? Or ready to wear? What if we haven't got enough uniforms for the pancake people? Oh, well. Can't even get a big bite at the restaurant because there aren't enough workers. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Oh, and now there's a fire. Well, excellent. It's all going really well. Oh, there's even death. Death in the prison. Good lord. Well, I don't know what to say about that. On the plus side, I am going up now. 43,000. Oh, and as soon as I said that, it comes straight back down again. But yeah, there's death everywhere. Death, death, death. And more death. If I zoom out, can we still see the death? We can see the death better, in fact, if I zoom out. It definitely wasn't like that at the start of the episode. Oh, death. Why do you come for me and my citizens? Why are my citizens not going to the hospital? Crematorium availability is not enough now. Oh no! Oh no! Yoga garden's no good. We need more crematoriums. I like these little tiny ones. The little tiny crematoriums are great. Put them anywhere. You can fit crematoriums anywhere you want, except for where the space is already occupied. There we go. Maybe one in the Timo Warner area. We need another one down here. Crematorium on a roundabout. Crematorium near a park. Can I get one in there? Oh, I think I can. There. Woohoo! Nearly enough. I have another really, really big one. Do I have a really, really big one down here? Yeah, I do. I might put a really, really big one... Oh, there's already a really, really big one there and there! They're everywhere! It's all lies. Fine. I'll put one here then. No? There? There? It just feels a bit weird having one down here. I don't want it down here. Oh, yeah, I'm just annoyed now. Oh. How about down here, right on the edge of things? No? There? There? There! Right, got just enough capacity now. Well, that sucks. I don't know what's going on with that. Look at that. Map of death. That's terrible. Oh. Tom Rose says, oh my lord, there's death everywhere! Timo says, I think they're faking. Yeah, I think they're faking as well. Because they definitely weren't there at the start of the episode. I think they're just seeking attention. I think you're just seeking attention. I don't think it's about bussy lag at all. I think death just wants to catch your eye for some reason, and I don't know why. Very weird. Well, hopefully we'll get over this, because if we don't, then I'm definitely not going to reach my goal of having 70,000 people, and then we'll never get an airport. There are even people dying in the bit I've just set up. Hiding away. What is my death rate? I don't know. A lot. Where do I find my death rate? Is it in this bit? I mean, it's huge. It's a huge death rate. I've got a big death rate. It could be water or noise. Well, it could very well be noise. Water pollution? Hang on a minute. Let me get me maps up. Right, pollution. Noise, I mean, yes, noise is a fairly major issue. It's only 32%. And then death rate. If I press escape. Escape. City statistics. Death rate. Big. It's not that big. Death rate 272. It used to be 21. Wow, that's gone up quite a lot. Influx. I like the thought of an influx. Oh, there's a huge influx there. The problem is that influxes for me aren't very much at all, are they? If we have a look at the old tourists. Tourist tax income. See, we got very popular there for a while. I love the way my population is like, woo, 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 so I'm assuming we're on a now. I'd like to think so, anyway. The problem is they're all dying, so there won't be any It'll be more like Oh dear. It is noise. I need to separate residential from commercial. What? Does that... What if I get rid of IKEA? Would that help? What if I take IKEA out? What if I move IKEA? I will relocate IKEA. Would that be a start? Yeah? We'll put IKEA out where nobody can find it. Ever again. Up here. There we go. Oh, that's very near to people as well. Are you saying then that I need to put IKEA, like miles away from everybody? Because I can do that. I can do that. Maybe I need to put all my recycling miles away from everybody as well. IKEA and all the recycling miles away. Like in its own space. Like here, yeah? IKEA, there. Where can I put all the noisy things? The thing is, like, you'd then end up with a place that was like 100% noise, wouldn't you? We'll have to have an IKEA area. Right, I need, like, IKEA Street. Along a gravel track. Yes. Like here? How can I get them away from people? No, let me just go back. Let me just have a look at my noise again. Right, because IKEA is not the noisy problem, is it? Industrial is a bit of a problem. Wind farms are a problem. Get rid of the wind farms, which would be awful. An awful lot of this noise does seem to be around, like, commercial areas. Right, I'm going to have a better think about that, to be honest. It's just, yeah, I mean, noise is you know, fairly significant issue everywhere. It may require some restructuring. Maybe some houses far, far off in the distance where nobody can see them. And everybody can live over here where there is no noise. Do people actually genuinely die from noise pollution in real life? I mean, as much as this. Because if so, surely somewhere like London would literally be dead. Like, completely dead. I'm always going to have dead people then, aren't I? It's always going to be a problem. Always going to be a problem. I'm going to have a think. Because obviously the way that I'm doing this isn't good. I don't want people just dying all the time on me, which is what they're doing, because that is a really major thing. Tom says there's probably a mod you can get. There might well be, because this seems a bit silly. Because, like, as I say, in any other city, basically everybody would die, wouldn't they? That would be rubbish. I will go off and have a look. In the meantime, that is the general situation. I mean, it's horrific. What's causing all the noise down here? Oh, of course, that. That, of course it is. The prison's very, very noisy. And deathy. Everybody's using a noise reduction mod. I need a noise reduction mod then. I need a noise reduction mod. I'm going to save this, right? Let me save this first before I do anything else. Before I do any thinking. Like I've done any thinking in the last hour or so, because I haven't. Can you access Steam Workshop on here? Quit to the main menu. Hopefully you're still with me as well. Oh, electric cars help. I love electric cars. We'll have to have some electric cars, definitely. Right, okay. Content Manager. Is it in there? Can I access it from here? That's just... Oh, there we go. Steam Workshop. Or is that all of my Steam stuff? You can see I put the donut shop in. Sorry to say. Do I have to come out of the game and try and go in from there then? That would suck. That sucks a lot. Nah. Look at all of these scrolling by. Bright iron fences, residential props, quadcoder, hotel comrade, antennas, planters. I do like some planters. Japanese fire station. Le Mans house. Le Mans house? Le Mans house? I don't know. If I shift tab, I suspect you won't be able to see. But I will shift tab. Community hub. I don't know if you can see or not. Workshop. If you can't, I will narrate noise. Metro no noise. Anti-noise pollution. Noise reduction freeway. Noise reducator. No noise wind power. That wouldn't be very realistic, would it? This is the thing. These those completely no noise subway stations. It's all nonsense. I want it to be vaguely realistic. Really, what I want. Noise barriers. High capacity three-way roundabout. You can put with these noise barrier walls in. Park noise buffer. Park noise buffer. Park noise buffer. Part of a 3-section collection of parks. They are just a quick throw together for the purposes of buffering the noise from freeways. No idea if it actually works. I'm willing to find out. Subscribe. Right. Come back in here. Hopefully you'll be rejoining me now. Into my content manager. Now, has it added it right at the end? There we go. Park noise buffer. Do I have to activate it? Is it already activated? I'm not sure. Just having a look through this as well. Assets. I've got so many assets. So many assets. Including a Coca-Cola van, which I've never seen. Oh, all sorts of stuff. I just went through one day and just, you know, downloaded all the things. Right, we'll continue. Dun 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 dun. Ah, peaceful noise. Control trucks by setting a heavy travel ban policy on areas where you don't want them to go. I don't want them to go anywhere. I don't want heavy trucks. I think that's a bit of my problem, to be honest. Any sign today? That scenery's better than Flight Simulator. It'd be awesome if we could fly over Bussy Lag in my plane. I'd really like that. I think you used to be able to do that in an old version of SimCity, didn't you? Did you supposed to fly over it in a helicopter? And we're back. And we're still dying. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Ooh. Oh, it's just taking a moment there. Right, let's go into parks. And just see if anything new has appeared. If it hasn't, it hasn't. Oh, there they are. Noise buffer. Well. I've no idea where you'd put the noise buffer. Around the, how about around these? Oh, it's got to be placed roadside though. What if I put, there we go. Oh, happy. Oh, less noise. Less not, it has that, or has that not worked? Did that work? Maybe I'm just lying to myself. No, maybe not. Oh, ding. It's an interesting experiment. There's a lot of dinging going on. I'm not quite sure whether it's anything to do with the noise. It's probably just because it's lots of parks, and parks are good and we like parks. Well, they like parks, so that's something, isn't it? What if I shove one right in the middle of here? Right here. There! You will enjoy it. Yeah, I'm not sure that's actually worked, but equally, you know, parks. Parks are good. Oh, it is dropping, you're right. Ravenigma is right. My average noise pollution is suddenly 25% instead of 35%. That's crazy. That's really, really silly. I'm going to keep doing it though. Because it's not costing me anything. You could relocate, Mr. Weedwacky says, you could relocate the windmill parts entirely. That's true, actually. I could. Because they did serve a purpose at one point, didn't they? Up you come. Over here. Where's Windy? On the hill. Windy! Over here. More wind. Oh, they're loving it. Wind. Hey, yeah. Just got to be careful I don't then get the people at the end of that road having to listen to it as well. Yeah? And I think there's one more there. I'm happy to admit that wouldn't be very pleasant living there, would it? It really wouldn't. Oh, no. Don't want the noise to go out any further than that. Right, have I now lost that power because it's not quite connecting? Let's make it quite connect. There we go. Right, okay. So now, they've still got a noisy thing because for some reason I put the KFC Space Needle there. Somebody's actually dead in the KFC Space Needle. That's bad. But now I can start moving these as well. Up we come. There we go. This is going to take a while. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. This might actually even get me a little bit more power. More power! One there. God, how many of them did I build? Squillions. Can't even fit them all on the hill over here now. I do like a good wind turbine. The problem is that these aren't good wind turbines. Any more? One more. I saw a little bit of happiness leaking through then. I can get rid of these horrible things. That would make me happy. Hate them. Go away. Gone. Go me. Look. Noise-free zones. Except it isn't, obviously, because there's loads of traffic. But that's better. That's better. Are we happy now? Oh, hang on. No, I don't want to destroy anything else. What's that? Oh, recycling. Oh, that's another problem, isn't it? Well, I can move that as well. And at least that clears a little bit away. I put all my recycling things, like, I don't know. I don't want it to be over here because that's kind of posh. It's kind of posh bit. Over here? Like really, really far away from everybody else? Along a gravel lane that nobody talks about. Right, where was it? There. It's there. There. Comes up here. And then we're going to have some power lines. There we go. Was that connected? Yes. Does it need water as well? Yes, it does. There we go. Okay, well that's a start. Who'd have thought we'd be redeveloping all of this, eh? Oof. Right, you're about the only people in the whole place. Way! I am colossal. Oh, wait, up. Nuclear power. Could I take away all the wind and just have nuclear? A floating cafe. A cargo hub. Oh, hello. An ocean thermal energy conversion plant. Now that sounds more like the kind of thing I should have, doesn't it? And then, what else we got? Did I get any unique buildings? Possibly not. Woohoo! But look, my noise pollution has come down a bit. And if I keep doing that sort of work, what I could do then is move IKEA next to the recycling centre. There we go. Whoa! Why is everybody unhappy? No, you're supposed to be really happy because IKEA isn't here anymore. You fools. I'm going to move your recycling centre as well, just because I can. The problem is if I take it away, you're going to have nowhere to put your rubbish. Okay, that's the seriously noisy zone now. And what's down here that's causing problems? Oh, commercial. As if commercial would cause quite that much noise. I mean, really. The hotel, I have to say, is the noisiest thing ever. That's terrible. Executive hotel, you're killing everybody. I mean, how many deaths can you have in a commercial area? I've got a whole string of nightclubs and everybody's dying in them. Just ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. But anyway, at least some of the noise has moved away. Oh, it's gone back up to 36%. I've got more noise than I had before. Right, well, it is what it is. I've got 48,000 people now, so I must be doing something right. Let's have a look at the old power things. Might be able to get rid of all of the wind towers if we have other things. What we got? Solar power. Hydro power, of course. Geothermal power. It utilises warmth in the Earth's core and doesn't pollute. I like you already. How much does that produce? 80. 80? That's useless. Got solar power though. That's got no pollution either. Oh, sorry. It has got noise pollution though. $112. I reckon I could replace all of that with one little tiny thing. One little tiny thing. That would be good. I could put the little tiny thing over here. Where the noise doesn't really matter. Like there. Like that. And then I could start demolishing things, because I like demolishing things. We could demolish all of these things here, which are killing people. Killer wind power. And I could demolish these killer wind power things here. Oh look, they're happy now. And I could even demolish these ones in the sea. All of them. The lot. The happy forest ones. All of those. Just need to make sure that my power doesn't now sink so far that I'm doomed. Was that a power thing as well? And then what I can do is I can get some connecty things. Connect that to that. And now the solar power is going into places. I like this. Because the thing is that then I can take away some of these things as well. Crunch. Oh, mass crunching. I'm loving it. There, that will make that area a bit posher. Oh, yes. Crunch, 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 crunch. And then I can take that away. I think I just destroyed a tree. It's fine, it's fine. Then I can have that connected to there. I think that's just connected. Are you connected? I think you have. Because I've already got a load of hydropower, haven't I? And then I can see one down here. We don't want that there. But we do want... I hate power cables, but I've got no choice now. We do want that. There we go. And then, I don't need one here. I don't know why there was ever one there in the first place. But best of all, I don't need many of these either. More. Get rid of more. More, 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 more. 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 Right, that will probably do it. Connect that to that. Right, enough of the brownouts, thank you. No, no. What's going on here? Are we... No. Oh, no, now nobody has any power. Oh, brilliant. What have I not connected to what? Oh, there. The missing link. There. Right, we've got power now. Yeah? Have we got power now? Chugging through the happy forest? We should have. Hey. Fantastic. There we go. Right, I don't think that's made a blind bit of difference. 33% now. 33% noise. We're only 33% noise. Well, that's great. Well, I can get rid of this patch of noise. I'll just have to start doing it one little bit at a time, won't I? Just rezoning things one little bit at a time. I'm sorry, you can't have shops anymore. Too much noise. According to this, you haven't got garbage collections either. That's not great. Let's see some commercial there. Organic foods, get out. Who would have thought that organic foods would pollute? All of you, get out. Start again. Go. Go away. Terrible. All these people with cars. Definitely need more public transport. But anyway, right, I'm exhausted now after having to do all that actual work where I really had to actually, you know, think about things, because I don't normally do that. Don't really think about anything at all. Ah, right. There we go. There we go. I can see that people are discussing office zones. So could I replace all of the horrible foresting industry with offices? Because it is only forced. I'm going to get rid of forced foresting and replace it with office zones instead. I don't know where my other office zones are. Are they down here? No, that's residential. Where's my offices? I did have some. Oh, there. Are you creating noise, offices? The traffic, maybe, is creating noise. Wow, that's a lot of noise. I mean, that's so noisy, it's almost on fire. But anyway, right, well, anyway. I've got 51,000 people now, so I must be doing something, right? That's good. I'm very glad. Excellent. Well, the other thing that you'll notice is the distinct lack of death. Have you noticed? Where's all the death gone? There's no death. Maybe what I did was right. I've got rid of the death. That's amazing. Well, I can't argue with that. Thank you, solar power. I think you've done more than you could ever imagine. Look, we've not even got any death in the prison. We'll just nip across to the old chicken bit. And, got any death in the KFC? We have no death in the KFC. Oh, well. In that case, we're winning, aren't we? Fantastic. Good morning, everybody, says Sabrina Jones. What a beautiful paradise. I agree with you. Well, I have fixed all of the problems. There is no death anymore. You're welcome. No, really, you're very, very welcome. Fantastic. Problem that didn't exist at the start of this, now solved. Well, thank you very much for joining me. It's been fun. I've made money. I now have about 10,000 people more than I had before, and I've only got to get another 20,000 and then we can have an airport and then the fun will really begin, because can you imagine the noise that's going to produce? So thank you very, very much for joining me this afternoon, and I hope that you will join me again either for another episode of Come Fly With Me, which I've actually now decided to rename Jenny's Flying Circus, or for a bit of, well, Winter Olympics. Did I just give something away then? Yes, we'll be doing some Winter Olympics. Because it's on at stupid times, because it's in Korea. So you're just going to have to watch me during the day instead. However, thank you very much for joining me indeed. If you could just hit the like before you leave, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you if you hosted, retweeted, joined in, chatted with each other, which is always lovely. And I will catch you again when hopefully there will have been no more death.